I think that I'm camera ready, so let's go and see what this is giving. You know, we're gonna our way into the industry this way. I don't give a fuck bitch, how you do it. So I'm gonna come back to y'all when I get back to my phone. It is almost 6:30 a.m.
So they took my picture for my badge. I felt like I was going to work, and so took my picture for my Liberty badge. So you know that I'm with the school and I'm not some pervert trying to talk to the kids. So so the lady, she took me. She was like, what did she say? She said something, and I was like, I don't know. They didn't really tell me what I was gonna be. She was like, well, let me make you into a teacher, bitch. I was like, yes. And so, so she took the picture. It was funny. So, took my little picture, but you know, life gets in the way of our dreams, and it's just like, you know, you have to really be persistent and really, you know, constantly chase your dreams and never give up. And I haven't gotten a major part yet, but it's just the fact that, you know, being around it. You know, if you're constantly chasing your dream and you're constantly put yourself in a position where you're around it, and you know you're doing this and you're doing that, you know, you're trying to do it, it'll eventually come to pass. So this is just like my first little entry into, you know, Setlife, and seeing how these projects are put together. You know, it's not just about the main characters, which they are the main lifeblood, if you will, of the show or the movie, but the background is important, the crew is important, you know, lighting and everything that comes together for this project is just amazing to just be there to see, you know, from that perspective. Because if I was talking to another actor, he's working in the background, but he has representation, and he has done some guest starring and co-starring roles. So we were just talking, I was picking his brain about stuff, and he was telling me like how, you know, what I need to do, like to get an agent and stuff like that. And the scene was so funny. I can't even say anything about it, but it's just it's gonna be a relay race. I'm just gonna say that, and it's gonna be funny. And he was on a tricycle, and so I was just like, oh my gosh. And so and so I'm not gonna say anything else, but it was really an awesome experience, and I'm just gonna keep doing it. Like, I'm gonna keep you know, going to work. I set my availability for really Monday through Friday, but I think I'm gonna set it for every day except like maybe Sunday, because I don't want to miss anything. And so I worked on Abbott on the 27th, the 28th, and the 1st, and that was all for like one episode. So we had to keep coming back with our same wardrobe on to a T, the accessories, everything. I had on something different that second day, and the wardrobe lady got me together. She was like, you didn't have those, did you have that shirt on? And I was like, I have a new shirt on. And she was like, no, you can't wear that. You have to put on the same thing. And she's like, did you have those earrings on? Where are your other earrings and your necklace? I was like, she remembered. I was like, I didn't even think that she was paying attention. You know, so the second thing I did, once I got done, the last day on 4/1, they didn't call me back for Abbott because I think that's really what they needed for the Liberty teachers. So I got another call for some spy show, and it's going to be on, okay, I just put my hair up, and it just looked like this, and I was just like, ooh, okay. See, locks got a life on their own. It's just like, you put your hair up. I don't know. It's not perfect. That's why I got locked. It don't have to be perfect, girl. Anything is a style with locks, girl. What you talking about, Cheryl? So anyway, like I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, so we had to go to, I can't stand when somebody texts you 1 minute and say, hey, this is, and then not even 30 seconds later, they're like, hello?
Like, hello? Like, hello, bitch? Okay.
So anyway, yeah, so I did the second thing, and I went to, we had to go to Universal Studios, so we had to actually go to the studio. So that was actually amazing. I had never been to the studio. I'm gonna go to this job, but then I was just like, you know what? When I saw this on law, I had never been to the studio, so I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna go. Like, I'm not gonna miss it. I don't want to miss anything. So I had to confirm so they could put me on a list. So when I go to the security, they would, you know, I can get in. And so they gave me a little pass and all that. I went to go park, and I parked, and I had to go and find out where to go. So we had to get in a van so they can take you to the set set 19. So we had to go to set 19. And so we hopped in the van. I hopped in the van. And on the van it says what show that, you know, the van, each of different vans are for or whatever. So I got in the van and was riding down, and then I got to where I was supposed to be, and I stood in line. There was a couple of people in line, a couple of background in line, and so I had to sign in, show my either your driver's license or your social security card or your passport, you know, so you can get paid. And so I had a picture of my passport on my phone because I don't just carry around my social security card like that. So I gave that to her, and she was like, "Oh, Texas." Well, I gave her my license. I told her I didn't have my social security card. But then when she saw that Texas, she was like,
"Texas? I'm from Texas." I said, "Oh, really?" She was like, "Where?" And then she saw it on there, Houston. And so we had a little, you know, heart to heart about that. And she was actually one of the, I don't know what you call the people that, maybe she was a director. The people that tell the background, well, I want you to be here and I want you to do that. And, you know, there was a guy, Chad, on Abbott that, I don't know his title, but he was, you know, telling us what to do and, you know, the kids and like what you're going to be here and you're going to walk there and you know.
Stuff like that. So she was really sweet. And so, yeah, and so she told me where to go. We had to walk around the corner. The studios are huge, Universal Studios. It was people on a little, not a bus. It's like some little thing. I don't even know how to explain it. You know, like it's like 50 people on a little. I don't even know what to say. It's not a bus. I don't even know. It looks like a little boat that they're pulling, and it's like I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'll insert a picture if I can find it. But people were on it, and they were like riding through. You know, they were sightseeing, and you know, the people was telling them, you know, what studios and just about what they were riding. You know, the tourism thing. So. Anyway, we had to walk the wardrobe, and I had came in what I thought I was going to be wearing. You know, but I realized that it's not really what you should wear. It's what, you know, the wardrobe. Well, I guess it can be what you can wear, but they usually don't use everything that you have on. They'll usually, like, pick and pull or give you something else. They gave me a jean dress. So I had to take off what I had on, put on a jean dress, and this little shawl, this little sweater over it. I look like a grandma, but that's what they wanted. And so I had to go back to the car because I need to get my tennis shoes.